You know what I mean? Appreciate it.
All right, so we live right now.
All right.
I'm gonna play the Windy City Legal ID.
Okay.
You're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com, the internet music station for the Illinois Media School campus in Chicago. WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Mojo. Dig this on Windy City Underground, your music, your station. Got a great show for y'all today, man. I told y'all last week I was gonna have it cracking. It's gonna go down today, man. It's gonna go down today. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Great first 10 days of the year. You feel me? It's 2025. It's going great for me, man. And I gotta be doing something right. I gotta be doing something right. People talking mess, people talking trash, and I got to be doing something right. So I appreciate all the love and the disdain. You feel me? I ain't gonna say hey, I'm gonna say disdain. But anyway, we got a special guest today, man. Dope brother, dope brother, man. I call him Keith. He'll introduce himself as what he wanted to call you, but we're gonna slide him all into the frame. Shout out my boy Keith, man, dope brother.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir. What's going on, my brother? Tell people about yourself, man. Introduce yourself for me.
My name is Marquise, man. I go by the name of Keith, and you know, I came to this school, Illinois Media School, because I knew I had something inside me that I knew that I need to be cultivated by the school.
Yes,
and so I met these outstanding brothers in this program to help me. My situation comes from me being 10 years incarcerated right now. It's been out for a year.
Yes, sir.
And you know, what I worked on in prison changed my life, and it changed my life for the greater good. And I fell into the art of writing poetry.
Yes, sir.
And spoken word not only gave me a voice to tell my story, but spoken word let me tell the story of those who have no voice or not. And so when I kick poetry, man, I do this from the heart.
Yes,
I do this for the mind. I do this to provoke thought. And I do this, man, you know, just to have some challenges out there, man. Some things that need to be faced.
Bro code.
And so this is what I do. This is what I do, man. This is my first time on the podcast.
It's all right, man. Take your
time,
bro. Hey, we ain't doing nothing. Hey, we just chopping it up, bro. It's just the guys in here. It's already two of the guys in here that you already rock with solid. So, you know what I'm saying? We just chopping it up, bro. That's really all we doing, man. But like you say, you know what I'm saying? As you see, we're going from talking about either success, man. Those of us who've been, you know what I'm saying, locked up or whatever, and came out and doing some really positive stuff, really great things. You know what I'm saying? I got another brother that's gonna get on here. I sent him a link. Hopefully we can get that set up. My homeboy Craig, you know what I'm saying? He on up. Okay, cool.
I don't see the video, but
I see his thing on. Okay, cool. There go Broski right there. We're gonna slide you in a minute, Broski. As soon as we get the intro through.
He just popped up.
Yeah, just my boy Craig. Yeah. Some of the guys know him already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely a good brother, man. But definitely, like I say, either stories, man, from those cages to success. You feel me? And Marquise, Craig is definitely one of these brothers that showed me that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Like, don't count out these people. You know what I'm saying? Because they humans. They make mistakes like the rest of us, and we also know how to be great. You feel me? So. And that brother definitely doing something great. I love what you're doing. I just want to highlight that, man, today. No doubt. But we also got a topic today. The topic is, can you or is it okay for you to date while you separate? You and your old lady, you and your wife, you and your girl, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? Is it okay to date while you separate? That's the topic. Before we get in that, though, we're going to hit a little word on the street, man, see what's going on in the world. I know y'all didn't heard about LA, man. LA is burning down, bro. And not, I ain't talking about the city like the rise, man. LA is burning down to the ground, man. I mean, whoever's setting them fires and supposedly is in those richer areas where a lot of them people that was in the Diddy controversy was happening, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all they houses getting burnt up. You feel me? I don't know if you heard about any of that. You heard about any of that?
I stay away from the conspiracy and all that.
I mean, this one is a fact though, but yeah, it's definitely burning down. There's definitely some crazy stuff going on. But as far as the Diddy stuff, man, you never know. You never know. But yeah, you know, that's going crazy, man. Peace and blessings and prayers go out to the people of LA and California who's dealing with this, man, because it's crazy and it's for real up. I'm talking about for real up in smoke over there, man. So prayers to those people over there dealing with that. Some Chicago stuff right now, man. Derrick Rose is trending like crazy, man. He is all over Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. He is doing his thing, man. You open up this store, the flower shop Roses, right off of Michigan Avenue, I believe it is. Yeah, right off of Michigan, I believe it is. Right off Michigan, yeah. And definitely a great situation. I have some footage that I can't pull off my camera right now, but the line was all the way around the corner down to Harry Carey.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I went out there, shout out Biggie Tory. We went and got some footage or whatever and talked to some of the people or whatever and got a little footage. But yeah, he is going crazy, man. If you get a chance, go check out Roses. I'm gonna go get some Roses just to support. You feel?
Oh yeah, support bro.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he our GOAT. He our GOAT from the crib, not just somebody who played there. You feel
right about that? Definitely. Hero.
Yep. Did you ever get a chance to see him play at all? Okay, cool. I'm talking about as far as like in person, like in one of the
games. Yeah. I've been to a couple of Bulls games.
I only started out. My very first Bulls game was that.
Oh yeah.
My very first one, bro. I went to go see Derrick Rose.
I was there when he was Kurt Heinrich, Ben Gordon.
Yeah.
He was. So I seen Derrick Rose
early. Yes, sir.
In those games.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I don't know if y'all know who those y'all not Chicago or whatever on my TikTok or wherever y'all at. It's snowing like crazy in Chicago, man. It's gonna be snowing all weekend, so just make sure y'all wrapping up. Be careful on the roads, man. Be careful if you indulging and while you're driving at the same time for us adults, because you know how we like to do while we out kicking and whatnot. It's snow on the ground. It's the weekend. Please be cool. Be careful, man. We don't need nobody getting hurt. You feel me? Outside of that, you know, I just want to, you know, I'll be trying not to get real political, man, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about Mr. Donald Trump today. Just for a second, man. If you don't know,
let's go ahead and get with it.
If you don't know, he's the first president to be elected and enter as a sentenced felon.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm talking about like how does that happen in our country, bro? Like we lock people up like for the smallest thing, and you can't do nothing.
I'm with it.
When Trump first became president,
yeah,
it's crazy that because I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it, but I didn't register it.
Yeah,
an old black guy told me, if you ain't know who Trump, everybody was having that battle of who to vote for.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
this was
the first time he got elected. No, I think he was still going against Bush. Or no, Barack. I think.
Barack. Yeah.
Oh, right.
No, it was Hillary.
Hillary. First thing against Hillary.
It was Hillary, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Didn't he lose against Barack?
No. His first
appearance. Okay. Anyway, the story that was told to me.
You know, all we know is
Barack. If somebody, if you never met Trump, and somebody was describing him to you, he didn't have multiple felonies. He didn't been divorced and remarried many times. He didn't had so many lawsuits against him, this, that, and the third. And now he's the first person, I'm not going to say the color, but he's the first person in the White House to be a convicted felon. The White House, that's what I said.
That's what I said.
But if you just close your mind and listen to that story about who he is, you would think it was a brother.
Yeah, you would think so.
You would think it was a brother.
The amount of stuff that's been going on with him.
Yes, sir.
Like for real.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's a white man. It's that.
Yeah.
It ain't one of us.
It ain't one of us.
And that's what the point that
it's just the position of power he has with all of those detrimental credentials. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna piggyback off that, go right into you know what I'm saying, our stories about the ethers, man. Let's get Craig on right now because I know Craig, he's a busy man and he got a lot of stuff going on. My homeboy Craig Walker. Boy, how you feeling?
I'm all right, man. How y'all feeling?
Yes, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Like I said, I need to bring Craig up because I knew Craig for a long time, man. Me and Craig pretty much grew up together since he was like 7th grade. I was 8th grade pretty much, or maybe it was freshman year, 8th grade. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Come in a little bit, y'all. One of the two, but it's been a long time, over 20 years, man. And you know, we did whatever we was doing coming up, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And you know, I let bro tell his story or whatever and tell you about his success though. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Right. Well, you know how how we was coming up. We did a little hustling and, you know,
Yes, sir.
dabbling in the streets and all that. So I caught a case and did some time, probably about 6 years, 9 months.
Yes, sir.
But I was in Menard, Galesburg, and Pinkleyville.
Mm-hmm.
But did a lot of reading, and you know, I wanted to get into business, so
Yes, sir.
I took on that. I read a lot of business books, and I cut hair too. So when I came home,
that's what bro do great. I know that's for sure. I know that's for sure. Yes, sir.
yeah. So that's what I really took a liking to, because I draw anyway. So once I started cutting hair,
yes, sir.
it came natural to me. So everybody pretty much supported me. So I got a whole lot of clientele in about 3 different states.
Yes,
I'm in
sir.
LA right now, so you know we just dealt with them fires and stuff.
Yes, how you dealing with that over there? Is it affecting y'all at all, bro?
Man, you know what? The only thing affected us was the air quality, because I'm right in the middle. So we got Hollywood right here. We got we in the middle of like four different wildfires.
Right. Another reason I'm glad I got you on here, because I want to mention that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my fence done came down. There's strong high winds, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But we straight now, man. We pretty much good. God covered us through them times. Yeah, for sure.
So how's you you know, like you said, you know how we was getting down, you know what I'm saying? We getting, you know, some of us end up getting put away for a little while. So once you did your little time, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and came on out, man, what was your motivation to keep you from going back into the bull crap and kept you on the straight and narrow to be as successful as you are?
To tell you the truth, I gotta give credit to my wife, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed.
You know, when you're in a relationship, and you have a baby on, you know, they ain't gonna let you be outside like that. You know,
no. Hold on. You know, we got finna crack. Yeah.
Hey. And you know you can't even concentrate on no street stuff, no hustling when the phone blowing up saying where's you at and all that.
Where's you at? You feel me? No, not at all, man, not at all. I remember you was in Hazelcrest, right, or whatever. Y'all been going at it strong for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to that.
See, what we did was we started doing it together. So she braid hair, I cut hair. We met at Larry's Barber College right there on 103rd. So, but she was more of a
Larry's. I know something different now, but
shout out to Larry's, man. She was braiding, I was cutting. So we put a business together. We made us a little suite, decorated it, man. It was over with after that, and we've been doing that ever since. We went from Chicago to Charlotte. Now we in North Hollywood.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
And we bought us some land on the way, man. So we own 2 ranches out here too.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's the stuff I'm talking about, man. Like, you know, they always find a way to tell us we can't do nothing, we ain't good enough, or you know what I'm saying, since you done made mistakes, you can't make nothing happen. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing for you to make happen no more. You know what I'm saying? Your life pretty much over. Why don't you go back to the ethers again? And you are a prime example of how that is not necessarily the case. And you ain't got to be doing stuff like that. You feel me? So, commend you, bro. You ain't questions for him?
No. What I was gonna say, I wanted to comment on what you said. What they do is strip you away of that by making you believe that.
Yes.
So, in these places where me and him come from, if you don't dive deep into yourself, to appreciate yourself, love yourself, and to know you can do better than seeing poverty in prison, then shit, it won't work. Not only that, man, if you don't have that support system, I like and I commend you for doing what you got to do for your family, because everybody ain't got that, whether it's a wife, your siblings, mothers, fathers, friends, or whatnot. And, you know, it could be some good people in these bad situations. And when you have no support in that leads people that causes the recidivism rate. Not making no excuses, because as a man, you're going to have to do what you got to do to continue to move forward. And like how he said what's keeping him off the streets from doing the BS and doing what he got was his wife and family. Me, after doing 10 years, man, I never want to see that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
then when you work on something, man, you believe in it, you got the support system from your peoples, and then what you're doing is you seeing the progress of it,
sir.
man, you don't want to let that go. Only a fool to let that go. But one thing we can't do is give up on those who don't have these same resources. So anytime I speak, like I said, when I write poetry, I write poetry for those who have no voice.
Yes, sir.
And so, man, what I can do is, man, I commend you for what you're doing, because, man, we all got great talents, and, man, hey, listen, man, keep doing it, man, because we have to be a representation for those who've been wiped away by the world or society.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
So let me get you to comment on the topic right quick, broski. I know you and your old lady solid. We ain't got to worry about you. You know, but you know, just your personal opinion on the topic. You know what I'm saying? You know, you and your old lady separated or whatever. Hypothetically, is it okay to date? You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all separated, is it okay for y'all to go date? You know what I'm saying? Have a little fun with somebody else, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If y'all just separated.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, that question's for you. Yes, sir.
Man, it depends on it depends on what's the plan. You know what I'm saying? What's the long-term plan of this separation? Was it a separation just to, you know, blow off some steam and think? Or was it like, okay, this is just the procedures that happen before we get a divorce? If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, that's the situation where it's like we got to do the separation first, and then, you know. But if you plan on going back to wifey and getting back together, I don't, you know, that's kind of tricky, man. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous too. You don't really want to do that, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree with that, though. I agree with that. What would you think, man?
And I think it's like, I don't know, it's whatever you believe in for your relationship. Yes, everybody's relationship is different of what somebody will or will not tolerate. You know, so I'm like him on the lines. Is we separating because we not going to be together, or as we know we just need some time off because we know we love each other and we just don't want to mess this up. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, from my experience, if you my woman and whatnot, if we gonna separate just to get our cool or whatnot, that's cool. But you know me, I guess I'm selfish. I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, hey, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
And that's still you. That's still you. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be selfish, man. If you my woman and whatnot, I ain't gonna. If this was some long-term shit, I'd never be no. I just separated from society for 10 years.
Right.
Hey man, I told baby mama or any female I was dealing with, hey man, I'd be selfish to tell you to do this bit. Live your life. So that was a separation I could not do, and everybody moved on. And I don't have no hate or ill will toward that. But in a relationship, I'm out and you out. Oh no, I ain't going for that, man. If you gonna move on, then I'm cool too. I'm gonna move on myself. Because in my eyes, shit, I'm only working on me and the better me. So if whatever we did caused us to separate, man, our season was great, man. Peace.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? That's how
I agree. I mean, in my humble opinion, man, you know, I feel like if it's an actual separation, and that's what we're doing, we calling it a separation, just to see, you know what I'm saying, we can get that I miss you phase back or whatever type deal, you know what I mean? Then let it be that. I'm not gonna go be dealing with nobody else, you know what I'm saying? I mean, unless what y'all got going on, y'all already might got something on the side on the eggs. Like I say, every relationship is different. But in a traditional setting, you know what I mean? If we just separate just to separate, we might as well just call it quits. If we separate and try to come back to come, you know, get that phase back, you know what I'm saying? I love you, but I don't miss you.
Right.
And let's separate so I can break that. That's a real thing. Like, I can love somebody, but I don't miss that person. You know what I mean? So while we doing all this arguing and fussing and fighting, why don't we separate and see if we can get that back? Now, after a couple weeks, a couple months, you know what I'm saying? Two things. We gotta figure out how long we finna be separated, because we ain't finna be separated no 6, 7, 8, 9 months now. Hold it, like, what we doing for real? And then for two, and then the second thing is that if we gonna separate, we can't be, you know, it's gotta be on some old cleansing type deal. You know what I mean? We're not gonna be out here trying to dip into something else or let somebody else dip into you type deal. You feel me? Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
The whole thing is, that's just like, I wrote something on my TikTok about it. And it's like the communication gap, man. Because if there's no proper communication in this, hey, I don't. What is we separating for,
Yes,
or what not? We gonna have to communicate this. And once if I can't be going back and forth, because if you was my woman,
yes,
now it's like, man, or I feel how you feel about me going out doing my thing or whatnot. I just couldn't be able to handle it nor accept it. You know what I'm saying? If we separate, then it is what it is. It ain't meant to be.
Yes,
you know what I mean? If we got to separate, I understand people take separation to me that means like, hey man, you go about your business and that's that.
Exactly.
I hear that. You got an opinion, Lero?
Hey, Lero, stay knocked.
I gotta say this, man. You know, and I feel like this is a little more personal for me. I kind of had a similar situation I had to deal with, and I had to, choose the high road, man. But dating while separated, man, you just got to be careful what you're doing, man. And me and you had this conversation, man, and we were both in agreement with the whole, if you gonna go and mess around with your little you're gonna sleep around, do what you're gonna do. You might as well get ready to go on ahead and leave that situation, because it ain't gonna be no solace. It ain't gonna be nothing. Yeah, how can you come back from that?
How can I, as a man, accept you?
Exactly.
Hey, yeah, man, you just with your
baby daddy, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You letting them slide in. Now you gonna come back, and it's harder for a dude to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. That's why I said I could be a little bit selfish.
Women are internal.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that's kind of like a double standard or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Especially if it's a commitment. If y'all trying to, you know what I mean? If there's something strong there. If it's just somebody you met last week, 2 weeks ago, you know what I mean? Then hey, I'm about to go do what I'm doing. But we done been out the country, we traveling, we got years in the game, we trying to build a new life, and we having some rocky times.
It's kids,
you know what I mean?
Kids involved, hell no.
Especially if it's kids involved, like you gotta,
Yeah.
So
man,
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, that's a wild situation. We ain't gonna be dealing with that all day. Months and years. People be separated for years.
Man. Yeah, I be hating to see, and this is my last one. I'm gonna put on this. I hate. I come from let me say this first. I come from a family where there was long-lasting relationships. My aunt and her husband, my grandmother and her husband, and all my grandmother's sisters, all of them had relationships that lasted over time, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So for me, seeing that's something that I'm chasing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I ain't about to mess that up. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm working towards. I would never mess if I'm working towards that with you. Why would I mess that up?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's my hope.
No doubt. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a crazy situation, but hopefully none of us have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially bro over there being great. Like, keep being great. You and your wife, man. Shout out to you and your wife, man. Y'all definitely a motivation for me and mine. You feel me? And everything I got going on, man. Like I told you, like, watching how you transpired, bro, like, motivated me to do something different. You feel me? So I appreciate you stopping in, bro. Shout out my boy Craig, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on TikTok, Craig Walker. Y'all need y'all haircut. Y'all in North Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Go get with your boy. He dope. He cold. I'm talking about. He was lining me up because I ain't want to do it. I'm a barber too. I ain't feel like it. I'm like,
I'm definitely gonna take the information next time I'm in LA and look you up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, now he better than me, and I've been doing it a little bit long. He better than me for real. So you out in North Hollywood, go get with him.
And we got a ADU for rent too, $125 a night. So if you don't want to pay too much at these hotels and stuff, we got rentals too, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, look, I'll be to see you. No doubt.
Hey, love, boy.
Hey, go and give them your information, man. Let them know where they can find you in the book or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm on TikTok, Cuts by Craig, Cuts by Craig, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okay.
All up Cuts by Craig _.
Cuts by Craig _. Make sure y'all go follow my man. Y'all in North Hollywood. Anybody in my homies in Cali that's watching right now, if y'all on there, make sure.
Cuts with a Z, a Z, Joe.
Yeah, Cuts by Craig, with a Z. Yup. Make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow back too, man.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely appreciate you stopping in, bro. That's love. You already know it's always love with us, bro. Always a good time You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay motivated, stay positive, optimistic, man. And I'll get at you on the next one. Anytime you want to stop in, bro, you always welcome, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. All right, love, bro. It's nice
Yes,
talking
love,
to y'all,
man.
brothers, man.
In a minute.
Love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate Craig coming through, man, touching down with us, sharing his story or whatever with us. Like I said, I know that man personally. Like, it's been a long time I done known him, bro, and I appreciate him sliding in and doing his thing for me or whatever, man. I'm gonna get your story next, man. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, a quick music break, play a couple legal IDs and whatnot, you know, so they know who we are, you know, and we got some music. I think we got P-Notes up there and some other stuff gonna come up, man. And then we're gonna come back with the Marquisa story and the poetry coming up next, man. So be back in a minute, man. It's Dig This on Windy City Underground. Your music, your station.
What's good, Chicago? It's Larry up the network. And you're into
about 5 minutes. You need to go to the bathroom, something like that? Yeah. Go home and get
Hey, man, I gotta go make sure they go. Yeah, I got you. We got you. Just back up this banner up right quick. Legends. Never feel together.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Keep our live sessions on Facebook where we're mixing, spinning, and vibing with the latest tracks. So hit that follow button like your life depended on it. Music, interviews, and the hottest playlists. Windy City Underground Radio. Where the streets beat, the beats bang, so it's real. Follow us on Facebook, Windy City Underground. Windy City Underground. Your music, your station.
From the damn shit. That's what happened a couple weeks ago. I was live on there. I ain't go live last week. I just did a real quick one. Just to introduce what we're gonna be doing this week.
I know much I know, so much I tell. Ain't no much I know, so much I tell.
What up? Now it's the month we live, but we on the break right now. Yeah, we take a little break.
Yeah,
Take stuff. What's good? What's up, Will? What's up? The topic today is it okay to date while you separate? Is it okay to date while you separate?
Did y'all get a female point of view today?
Not yet. Now
y'all want me to jump in and get that female point of view?
I just might, but we gonna get Keith in to do his poetry, and then right at the end I usually snap and look, be like, hey, I'll say something like this.
Sure.
You know
I'm being right.
all right, bet. Red, what's good? What's good? Markel, what's good, brother? How you feeling, man? We're in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to hear from you, brother. Good to hear from you, man. Got a nice little topic for the podcast today, man. Is it okay to date while you separated, man? I say no. Got one brother up here say, yeah, if you're gonna, you know, he say, yeah, you know, that's what it is. As long as we ain't doing it for a long time, we gonna do it for a long time. Do about your business. I see it though. I get it.
Some people did that.
Yeah.
Before they got married, they did it on the
Word.
They ain't married yet. They got 7 kids all together.
Okay, so they work for something. Like I say, every relationship different, man. Every relationship different. Yes, sir. Let me see what time it is. Oh yeah. That. I want to make sure I'm done by about 45, so we can probably do this one break and then we'll flow through it. You know what I'm saying? That way we can. I don't want to take so much.
You going straight to the crib or what?
You know, I'm gonna train it. Yeah. Yeah, I took the train.
Where you get up at? You get on the South Shore.
Yeah, I get on the South Shore line, but it'll go all the way to Egg. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's right there off Torrance.
I know. I would get on the Metro though. I wouldn't get on South Shore, and I'll get off of
Riverdale.
Yeah.
That's further from me.
No, it ain't. Riverdale closer to me than Edgebush. It's really kind of the same distance.
I was gonna say it might be the same distance because you talking about shoot there, boom, boom, and then you right free.
And I go the same way to Riverdale, boom, and I'm right there. The train. If it ain't no train, block me on the way there.
This on Windy City Underground. It's internet radio on YouTube and Facebook. Windy City Underground. Yeah. Do we have any comments on it? I didn't look at comments.
We had Casanova Fontaine talking about on time. I ain't even post that.
Right.
LX1, you know, he always supports us.
Okay. Appreciate you, LX.
Rex, when we come back, I'm gonna put his. I thought he's talking about, yo, you know, he just did. We got 4 viewers right here on this live.
Okay. Yeah. You know. This one for sure. Like other ones, like I actually went back and posted all. I ain't post when I ain't like. I still post it.
Today for sure. I'm getting them reels done.
Okay, for sure.
Remember, I ain't forgot. We doing it today because there's a lot of stuff that's being said here.
Yeah,
I'm already hearing them. So when I go home, I'm gonna open split them bitches.
Yes, sir.
And we gonna have some shit to put up. Oh, that's my song right here. I don't know why I like nigga. Boy Floyd's Shadows and whatever that song is.
Shadows of Stone.
Bro. I'm like, oh shit.
Look, I just used it for my picture. The picture I posted on Instagram and on Facebook.
You put that song on there?
I put that song on there.
Yeah.
Well, I put the one I put on Facebook. I
okay.
couldn't find, you know, my Instagram a business page, so I can't even use hybrid music or whatever.
Why can't you? I can.
It won't use a business page?
But no, you know what? I use all my moves.
Oh, you use your shit. Yeah, that's different. Yeah. We'll come back in 3 minutes.
After this song?
Yeah, 30. So we'll do the last 15 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna do because we're only doing an hour. It was gonna have a long show. Yeah, we was kind of long with that last, which is okay though. It's flow. You know what I mean? I don't care about it going long. All I want to do is make sure that we flowing well, and if we put on a good show. Yes, sir.
You definitely put me on the spot though. You got something to chime in?
I just, you know, I didn't want to leave you out of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I ain't even got the camera hooked up. My voice all fucked up.
Sounds good.
I damn if I don't get my shit sounding better, because I do want to do the interview, but I'm gonna just let you rock out tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna capture everything. And we just gonna rock out with that shit. I'm about to formulate my questions tonight.
I went to sleep listening to that dude's music. He was on rotate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like, you know, I like that Chubby nigga.
Oh yeah, Chubby.
That was the song he was doing.
Okay, that's the song. I thought it was
nigga.
Big Dog.
Yeah, I thought it was Big Dog too.
I thought it was Big Dog.
Yeah, Chubby nigga. That I like that. I like that.
Well, there's a lot of movement going on.
Yeah, definitely. Good move.
Yes, sir.
It's like I know I'm behind here, but I'm not behind for the wrong reason.
You're not behind, though.
I mean,
wait, what timeline are you on?
Right.
Who deadline you got?
At the end of the day, I can turn it in whenever I can. Yeah.
My fault. I probably did that when I did this. but you understand when you ain't on nobody timeline, ain't no rushing this.
That's so crazy what he said. That's what I thought I was on when I first got on. Everything must be like this. Then I had to cover it. Man, you just did 10 years. The world has changed so motherfucking much. My nigga, everything, technology, all this shit, how people rolling, what's going on, shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get it like, all right, let me just flow where I can go.
Yeah. I mean, I just probably 90% of my homies have been locked up and dead a lot of times. Bro did almost 7 years, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
inspiration, brother. That's my transcript from when I was a suit. You all 8 months, bro. Walk that shit down, nigga. Damn near 4.0 GPA on there. This shit is not hard.
No, it ain't hard.
This shit easy, bro.
But what you doing right now, bro, is way more than what I've seen a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to get my homie Aaron on here. You know what I'm saying? He had another one, like, and he one of them dudes that, you know, he had one
coming
job.
Back.
Okay, for sure. You go ahead, come on back.
Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead. We come on right back.
The internet music station for Illinois Middle School campus in Chicago. Windy City Underground. Your music, your station.
Yes, sir. We are back. It's your boy Mojo with my man's Keith on Dig This on Windy City Underground, your music, your station. We left off, man. We was talking about homie Craig, man, giving his story about the Ethers and his success behind that, coming out of there and doing exactly what he needed to do to be great. exactly what he do to keep his mind, keep his body, keep his soul. You feel me? And we had a decent. We were talking about this topic. Is it okay today while y'all separate? I said no. But before we get back into that, man, I'm gonna let Keith tell his story or whatever, and then we got a little special something you gonna do for us. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Keith, tell me your story.
What's going on, man? Once again, my name is Marquise. Go by the name Keith, man. You find me on all social media platforms. TikTok, Keith440 at Keith440 at TikTok. Marquise, the only one Keith on Instagram, and Marquise Chapman on Facebook. But I'm gonna keep it, through the time or whatnot, and I will be back.
Yes.
Keep it brief, man. I bought into the lifestyle of, man, what young dudes buying into today. You know what I'm saying? I was young. This is early 2000s and whatnot, man. I wanted to be a gangster, a drug dealer, this, and that. And, at that one point in time, man, I was deep into the streets like that. So I accepted my fate. And I accepted the fact that he was going to be dead in the streets or life in prison or whatnot. And so, I bought into a lifestyle because this is what I seen. I was a product of this environment. And this is what I wanted to do. I ain't going to sugarcoat it and lie. Once I started being in the streets and the recognition that I had, the money and stuff like that, this is my lifestyle. So I wholeheartedly embraced that until I got this last time. This is my 4th prison bid. But on this bid right here, I just did 10 years. Right. And so in 10 years, man, you figure out a lot about yourself. Yes, and then you figure out that shit you was living for, man, ain't really worth living for. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and it took for me to be stripped away. It took for me to. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
See, he ain't me, so I guess I'll turn a blind eye to it. I can't cuss, but you don't work in the States.
This is my first podcast.
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
Right. But with that being said, it's like, man, I bought into a lifestyle. I bought into this. And when I went to prison, man, the things that I was robbed of, my daughter growing up, family members passing away, events that I could not celebrate or be there. And then you'll never know the effect of prison until you in a cell with somebody who got life and would never get out.
Yes.
So now it's like, damn, I'm crying over 10 years. This man got double life.
Yeah,
this man got life without parole. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's like, now it gives me a different perspective. And then once I start to love myself and to understand myself, you know what I'm saying? Because when you out here living reckless, man, for me personally, I can't put my story on everybody else, but you're really not, man. You buying into a lifestyle that you was taught. You're buying into a lifestyle that was forced upon you, or you buying into a lifestyle because you don't know no better. And once you get into the cell, you really have to look yourself in the mirror if you want change. Man, it's up to you to put your foot forward and go for that. And that's what I did, man. I was robbed so much. I said, no, I'm taking the right things and I'm moving forward with my life. And so poetry saved my life, man. It helped give me a voice. And one of the poems that I'm going to share with y'all or whatnot, it's a poem that I never knew how good I was until I started kicking poetry like this.
Yes, sir.
And I thought I was just writing for me.
Yes,
somebody's like, no, you write for your people.
Indeed.
Stuff like that.
Indeed.
And so that's what I was doing.
Okay, well, go on, give us a little something, man. Go on, take your time. Let's get to it. And mind you, this brother is powerful. He got some words for you. He got some words for you. So y'all go ahead and give him a listen, man, whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah, go. Okay, this poem right here, when I kick my poetry, I always kick the title at the end. That's just my trademark. So I give you the title at the end. Right. There's some, I got deep into the activist thing, so this is who I am. Okay. I'm not afraid to face you anymore. You don't scare me. You can't beat me, defeat me, holds me down and wash away my black pride. In the middle of the streets, the crowds roar. Not our black lives. I won't be silenced. My articulation shall resonate inside my rage. No longer is my mind shackled. No longer do I reside in a cage. I'm on the front line with all my brothers, sisters, and devout supporters. Martyr for our sons' rights, protective of our daughters. This isn't just for mine's selfless identification this present time. My ancestors died for me to obtain this presence of mine. I shall not squander this fruit-filled opportunity. Black unity, the top priority of my agenda for uplifting my community. No more bonds broken because of your decorated lies. No whips to crack my back to diminish my spine. I stand strong. I exude courage, confidence, and intellect, which means I will not tolerate your condescending tone or disrespect. I will not believe the standard your ancestors placed on me, nor would I believe the lie that poverty and prisons are the only places for me to see. See, my eyes have been opened. permanently. My voice will be heard with distinctive elocution, pervading righteous minds, inaugurating a new revolution. My heart will not allow me to sit down and stand for destruction with my people with your racial injustice. Together we will stand up for one another, standing on the grounds of blood, sweat, and tears of all those painful, perpetual years that millions of men and women march for. My Black Lives Matter. Because I'm not afraid. I will never surrender my dignity. You can never determine my self-worth. I work the world of my people. And inside your narrow, ignorant minds, I know those words hurt. Your views of me are unequal. Me and all my peoples, all my sisters and brothers, those from different mothers, Latinos, natives, Asians, Muslims, the Jewish community, righteous whites, even the poor people, right? They don't want us to unite. They want to divide and conquer, keep us separately in place. Lie to us all by saying we're inferior to their white race. That is a lie. And I'm telling it to your racist white face. I am not afraid of you. I shall not surrender my dignity. I know my true identity. King, conqueror of my mind, activist, father, and friend. Supporter of all righteous endeavors of kids, women, and men. Ex-con, and I got my Malcolm X on. Intelligent and articulate, loving and compassionate. One more time for this Black activist. True leader, leading myself into entrepreneurship and philanthropy. You never put your racist white hands on keys, nor minds. I say it one last time. I'm not afraid to face you anymore because I'm standing in the face of racism. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was dope, my boy. That was dope.
Hey, man,
yes, sir. That was dope. I love that.
When I wrote that, man, somebody was like, man, what you talking about? You ain't writing for the people. That's
right.
I'm like, man, I just
right
put something together. This was just what I was feeling.
Yes,
and it's like, no, man, you got a voice. And it took a psychologist in the joint was like, hey, listen, man, they want me to come talk to you about behavior, but when you speak and when you articulate it, hey, man, you will be doing your people a disservice. Hey, get off this jailhouse BS, man. You got something special, and that don't come across. And I didn't know that until I got out. And, man, I found myself doing a spoken word event at the promontory for Senator Robert Peters over the summertime. Then I just did something a couple of months ago for Ernie Duncan, who's the Secretary of Education for the Obama administration. Now he does criminal justice and prison reform. I just headlined this event. And so when I look back and then look where I want to go, it's like, man, you're taking all the right steps. You're doing everything with the school and the people who I'm putting myself around, what I'm speaking for, what I represent. And this is who I am, man.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I do.
Very powerful, bro. Very powerful. I love that, man. I definitely love that, man. 50 Wit thought it was dope. She gave you a round of applause.
Thank you.
It was definitely dope, man. Like I say, I heard, bro, when I first heard him spit, I'm like, oh, yeah. You want to do the podcast, bro? Please.
I appreciate that,
man. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. So I definitely appreciate you hitting us with that, man. Definitely. Even my little story, my story kind of funny. Craig and my homie Aaron, if you watching or whatever, they probably can attest to this because a lot of times growing up, like when we get ready to get into some trouble or whatever, as far as some legal stuff, right? It's always it's always something to where me and certain other kind of people, I'm gonna keep it off of, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it off of this Windy City Underground. Maybe I'll talk about it on Dig This maybe later on, but me and a couple of other guys who were the guys, you feel me? We never end up, like when they come through, we ain't got enough handcuffs. We come through, you know what? You and you, get up out of here.
Yeah.
What? Or if I did end up, you know what I'm saying, having to go down to the station, something like that or whatever, it was not for long. Like, I think I was set for like maybe the longest time was maybe, and my OG probably gonna find out now, longest time I ever spent was like a week. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had to tell her, like, we ain't even know that business, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't up for no long, but that little time feel like forever. You feel me? And you, like you say, you sitting there thinking like, oh my God, and threw shit away. And then you had this moment where you like, well, fuck all that. Excuse me, damn. But for real, that's the thought you have. That's the emotion. That's the emotion you have, man. Yeah. Like you know, forget everything. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Then you had that position where you scared, you want to crash shit and whatnot. And then you had this other position you taking where you know what? I'm gonna be the toughest dude in here. You feel me? And now you're trying to figure out how to combat that because in your mind, the minds you know better, right? And you know you're trying to get up out of there. You feel me? And this ain't gonna work. Man. For me, I didn't know what was going to happen for me because all I knew was I wasn't going to open my mouth. Right. That ain't the type of person I am. So whatever go down, and I just got to deal with it. You feel me? Appreciate you, Miss Red. But that was pretty much my situation. Like I never had to deal with much of it, but a lot of my homies have. And I think I might have been the only dude that was right with my homies. Like every one of my homies.
You'll never know how far that'll take you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Like it was probably at least 4 that was down at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother Aaron and Craig was the 2 that I wrote for sure. My homeboy Greg, Freedom Boy Greg, man. When he went down, I wrote him. Mm-hmm. But see, he wasn't in the same spot where I was getting ready to send it to. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting on information to to actually send him a letter or whatever. And when I got it, the letter was like almost a year old at the time. And he was like, well, I'll just write him again. Mm-hmm. And he was his little brother told me that he was supposed to be getting ready to come home. Right. So I'm like, all right, well, he'll be home in a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I always I held tight to my homies, man, even when they was doing stuff they wasn't supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For some reason I always found a way to weasel my way out of the situation, or they just didn't, whatever it was with me and a couple of other guys, you know what I'm saying? They just happened to tell us to go on about our business. And I don't know what it was.
Right.
I appreciate that blessing. We knock on some wood. So if I don't plan on nothing happening, but you know what I'm saying, the situation arises that I just can't run from or get away from, I just hope they have show me the same mercy.
Yeah.
What time we got? We got about
41.
We got about 4 minutes, man. Give me 1 second, Breezy. Give me 1 second. I'll be done with the podcast in about 5 minutes. So yeah, I mean, we just wrap it up, man. Like I say, as far as the topic, we ain't gonna be doing this forever. We're not gonna be staying separated forever. We're not gonna be separated for a little while, and then it turn into months, and then it turn into years, and you still want me to be loyal. You know what I mean? Like that's too long. That's too long. But that's that or whatever. Shout out to everybody that commented, that was on my TikTok, that was on, you know what I'm saying, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, touching down with your boy. Shout out to Keith for sliding through, blessing us with that beautiful shit, bro. You coming back? I don't care. I gotta do the Ether show again. I gotta do the Ether show again, and I want you back. And I'm gonna highlight some more of your poetry on even on different topics or whatever else we got going on. I always try to leave out on the word of the day. What's the good word of the day? As my homeboy GQ Stu like to say, my word of the day is, and Larry, you already know what I'm about to say. You can't be riding your high horse when you got a humble donkey. You cannot be riding that high horse when you sitting on a humble donkey. I say this for certain reasons. And people don't like to use the word humble or humble yourself because it's like you dimming my light. No. This is why I say humble yourself. I'm not saying let me humble you. I'm telling you to humble yourself. Look within yourself and see where you know what I'm saying, messing up at. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of times when people like to seem like they're here, right? Yeah. And in the industry we in, you gotta, this is where you gonna talk like you right here. You gonna fake it till you make it. But in actuality, you gotta understand what your level is and move that and move accordingly. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up looking like a butthole, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better word, you feel me? And then, what I really wanted to say, you're going to end up looking silly, you're going to be trying to make promises you can't keep, you're going to end up, you know what I'm saying things that you're speaking out of turn, saying things that you probably shouldn't have been saying, you know what I mean? So, get off your high horse, come down off that mog a little bit, keep riding that donkey until that donkey turns into a stallion, you feel me? So, this ain't me dimming nobody light, telling nobody, hey, don't be you. What I'm saying is recognize who you are and move forward. You know what I'm saying? So don't be riding that high horse when you're sitting on that humble donkey. You feel me? Yeah. That's just what I got to say, man. It's been Dig This with your boy Mojo, man, on Windy City Underground, your music, your station. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Peace and blessings. Shout out my boy Craig Walker for sliding in, man, giving us some gems, man, and telling this story. Peace and blessings. Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Thank you, Busy Will. I appreciate you. No, you good. What's good? I'm still live. I just go stay live.
When I get my word, man.
Yes, sir.
Lero, tell him. Man, I don't miss days. Like early.
Yes, sir.
My word, I'm a bit.
Look, man.
So
I just got
that
firm. That's it.
So,
That's it. You know, that's just the businessman in me.
So you ain't gonna say, listen, man.
Just in case, because I was like, man.
No,
I had to get on the train, so I was like, man, he's on the train too. So I'm getting
Hey, listen, no, my whole thing is, I hustle. I should be in the street, so I know how to handle business. I would call you an hour or two ahead of time.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, bro, this is that. You know what I'm saying? If it would have been that kind of emergency, you opened the platform for me, and I gave you my word.
Yes, sir.
Anytime, every time.
I appreciate you blessing us, man, because that was, like I said, what you do is powerful, bro. And like I said, I write poetry too, but I don't have the guts to perform it, bro. Like you know, I ain't got that energy, but I write it. You feel me? And I commend you for being that person.
Hey, listen,
Being
man.
able to do it.
They threw me to my first, like I started writing poetry in a joint.
Right.
So I never been to a spoken word spot, never listened to poetry, nothing.
Right.
Somebody introduced me to me. Just so happened I got good at it.
Good at it. Right.
And so, man, my first poetry performance was Senator Robert Peters.
Yes,
Like,
sir. You telling me that. Yes,
And I'm
sir.
like, man, that shit was one of the scariest things I ever did. But I did it. And then this next performance that I did was bigger crowd, way more elegant.
Right.
Senator Dick